Question number 11. Simplify 2a cube b to the power 4 multiplied by 4a square b 5. We have to simplify means we have to multiply this. 2 and 4 are the numbers. So 2 multiply 4. Then we have this a cube and a square. We write it separately. A cube and a square, we have to multiply this. Then we have b's to the power 5 and b's to the power 4. Then we can multiply b's to the power 4 multiply b's to the power 5. We know 2 multiply 4 is 8. When we multiply the same numbers, the same base, we add the powers. So it's going to be s to the power 3 plus 2, so that will be 5. In the same case, b's to the power 4 multiply b's to the power 5. The base is same, b and b, and the powers are 4 and 5. So we are going to add the powers. So it's going to b's to the power 4 plus 5, 9. So the answer will be 8 a power 5 and b power 9. So this is the answer of part A. Simplify this. Next question is c power k is equal to 1 over 4th root of c square. If we have a number 2, it means this is 2 is to the power half. If we have a number cube root of 2, it means 2 is to the power 1 over 3. If we have a number 4th root, it means 2 is to the power 1 over 4. If this 2 is having another power, say 3, so this will be multiplied by 3. If 2 is having power a, so this will be multiplied by a. Now we come to this question. We have 4th root of c square. So that means c square 1 over 4. We cancel it by 2, so it will be c to the power 1 over 2. So this we can write as c power k is equal to 1 over c power half. And we know that 1 over x is equal to x to the power minus 1. 1 over x square is equal to x to the power minus 2. Remember, the power will remain same, only the sign will be negative. 1 over x to the power half will be x to the power minus half. The sign will change, power will remain the same. So this will be c is to the power minus half. So c to the power k is equal to c is to the power minus half. So if we compare the power, k is equal to minus half. So k will be minus 1 over 2. Simplify fully. 4x plus 2 square over 6x plus 2. We know that I don't think it's needed here, so if I remove this, then now this question is, we know that 2 square is equal to 2 multiply 2. 9 square is equal to 9 multiply 9. Whatever number is a square means multiply 2. So here x plus 2 square. So it can be written as x plus 2 multiply x plus 2. So this will be equal to 4 x plus 2 multiply x plus 2. even this 4 can be written as 2 multiply 2, and 6 can be written as 2 multiply 3 and x plus 2. Now this x plus 2 is cancelled by this x plus 2. 2 and 2 can be cancelled. So remaining is 2x plus 2 over 3. We can open the brackets and we can write it as 2 multiply x is 2x, 2 multiply 2 is 4, divide by 3. So this is the answer. Part D, factorize completely. Whenever we have a question like this, negative sign and the square, these are x and this is y, so we can use this x minus y and x plus y for factorization. Whenever it says factorize, the answer should have brackets. Now this is 3x squared, this is 75y squared. So let's say this is 3 multiply x minus 75 can be 3 multiply 5 multiply y. These are the factors. Here what we can see is only 3 is common and nothing is common. So let's take 3 out. Now x is common, x square minus this is 5 square, this is y square, so that is 5y square. Now it is in this form, x square minus y square, so it can be written as 3x minus 5y and x plus 5y. X square minus y square is x minus y and x plus y. So this is the answer. So this is, we have factorized it completely. Question number 12. In a bowl there are 20 grapes. 13 of these grapes are green and 7 of these grapes are red. So this is 13, so this will be 7 of these grapes are red, and it will be 17 over 20. That is the first part. J takes at random a grape from the bowl and eats the grape, means no replacement. Why they have written the eats the grape? There is no replacement. Then he takes at random another grapes from the bowl and eats, so it is without replacement. They are not replacing it. Complete the tree diagram. So say this one is green, red, green. There are only two possibilities, either he will take the green or he will take the red. Now let's talk about, first he has taken a green. So how many greens are remaining? He has already, there were 13, he has taken 1. So the probability will be 12 greens, and they were total 20, now they are 19. And the red has not been taken, so this is 7, but because of the green is already taken, so out of 20 the remaining will be 19. Now the second case, suppose if he has taken red at the first place, so the red would have been, instead of 7, red would have been 6, and the total grapes would have been 19. Imagine he has taken a red one, the green one. Green are remaining the complete number. It has not been taken, it has been taken here. So it is 13 over 19. Now the second part of this question is work out the probability that Jayesh eats 2 green grapes. So let's see, this is green, and this is green, and this one is red and red. What I'm seeing here is 2 green grapes. The probability is just visible here, just here, one green and another green. So the probability of eating first green grape is 13 over 20, and continuously second green is 12 over 19. So that will be 156 over 380. You can write it like this, you can simplify it. At the question being, find the probability that Jayesh first eats green and then red. So your probability would have been 13 over 20 multiplied 7 over 19. Now if the question would have been, this was not the question, that he eats 2 red grapes, so it would have been 7 over 20 multiply 6 over 19. Had the question been 1 red and 1 green without any specific order, so 1 red 7 over 20 and 1 green 13 over 19, plus we have another possibility here, first green, that is 13 over 20, and 1 red 7 over 19. So that's how you solve the questions of probability. Now the next part is Jayesh takes at random a third grape from the bowl and eats this grape. Work out the probability that there are now 11 grapes in the bowl. So let's see our tree diagram. After this, he may have taken a green or red, a green or red, a green or red, a green or red. That is the possibility. We are concentrating on the green grapes only, so imagine it is green, this is green, this is green, and this is green. Now let's see in our tree diagram where are the possibilities of getting 2 greens only. This is the first one, green, green and green, no. The second one is green, green and red, yes. This is the number 1. Then green, red and green, that is another possibility. There are 2 greens here. Then red, green and green, another possibilities. Then we have red, green and red, no. Then red, red and green and red, red. So we are having 3 possibilities only, 1, 2 and 3. Now in this, another one grape has been taken, so now the remaining grapes will be 18, this is 20, this is 19 and 18, 18 and 18. Now green has been taken, so green is 12, another green taken, but now red is taken. So far not a single red has been taken, so now the red is, there are 7 reds, so this is 7 over 18. A green is taken, and the red is taken. Now another green, so this will be 12 over 18. Now this green, red is taken and the green is also taken, so the remaining green is, this is 12 over 18. So now let's see the first one, 13 over 20 multiply 12 over 19 multiplied by 7 over 18 plus this one. Now the second one is 13 over 20 plus 7 over 19, this is multiplication not plus, 7 over 19 and 12 over 18. This is the second possibility, the probability, and third is 7 over 20 multiply 13 over 19 multiplied by 12 over 18. So this is the probability that there are 11 green grapes in the bowl. So now if we see it, this is 12, 13, 7, 12, 13, 7, 12, 13 and 7, and the denominator is same, so we can write this as 3 multiply 13 multiply 12 multiply 7 over 20 multiply 19 multiply 18. So that is going to be, if you calculate, this is 91 over 190. So this is approximately 0.47894. So this is the answer we are looking for. Either it is 91 over 190 or this. Here's a graph of y is equal to x cube minus 4x square plus 1. Use the graph to solve the equation that it is equal to 2. The question is y is equal to x cube minus 4x square plus 1, and we have to, the part A says that this is equal to 2, so it means this is equal to 2. So what is our conclusion? That y is equal to 2. So let's check where the y is equal to 2. So this is y is 2 and this is the point. So if y is equal to 2, this is where on the graph y is equal to 2, so x is equal to, this is 4, this is 4.1, so x will be 4.05. So that is the answer of first part. This is where the graph is meeting x-axis. Part B of the question says, for which value of k does the equation x cube minus 4x square plus 1 is equal to k have exactly two solutions? Now for this question, let's draw a line anywhere. Let's say this is the line. Now this line is crossing the graph at three places, so it's having three solutions. If I move this line, there's still three solutions. Still the intersecting point is 1, 2 and 3. Now if I just come here, exactly here where it is 1, then now you can see this line is crossing the graph at this point and at this point, so it's having two solutions. So x is equal to x is equal to 1. If x is 1, this graph is having only two solutions, exactly two solutions. And the same way here, this is x is equal to minus 8.1, 2, between 4 and 6, so 8.5. So at these two places, one is this and another one is this, you can see it's crossing the graph at only at two places. So it means it is having exactly two solutions. So the values of k are 1 and minus 8.5. The equation x cube minus 4x square plus x minus 2 is equal to 0 can be solved by finding the point of intersection of the line L with the graph y is equal to x cube minus 4x square plus 1. Find the equation of L. Let's say the graph is and this is line L, this is y and this is line L. Suppose the equation of this line is say mx plus c, and the equation of this line is this curve is x cube minus 4x square plus 1. This is y is equal to this and this one is y is equal to this. Because both are the values of y at this point of intersection, so we can write this as x cube minus 4x square plus 1 is equal to mx plus c, because it will satisfy these points. Now in this case, this equation is given, that is x cube minus 4x square plus x minus 2 is equal to 0. This equation has come after solving this y and this. So let's write this, our equation of the curve, that is x cube minus 4x square, then this is not there, so let's take it this side, so this is minus x plus 2. Now in our original equation the 1 is there, we add 1 here and we add 1 here. We are trying to simplify this equation in terms of this. So x square minus 4x square plus 1 is equal to minus x plus 3. If they are intersecting, this curve is intersected by this, so this must be the equation. This is the value of y, it's given here, so it must also be the value of y. So y is equal to minus x plus 3 is the equation of line L. So that is the answer for this question. Question number 14 is P is directly proportional to square of Q. P is proportional to Q square. So we can write P is equal to K is a constant, Q square. When P is 180, Q is 12, that is 12 square. So that is 144 K. So K will be 180 over 144. So that is 1.25. Find the formula for P in terms of Q. So P will be 1.25 Q square. That is the relation between P and Q. Part 2. Find the value of P when Q is 30. Now Q is 30, so P will be 1.25 and Q is 30 square. So P will be 125. So this is the value of P. The question 14 of 4 marks. Question number 15. B, C, D and E are the points on the circle. B, C, D and E, these are the points on the circle. A, B, C and A, E, D are straight lines. These are the straight lines. AB is 8, AE is 6 and ED is 5. This angle A is 25 degree. Calculate the length of BD. Calculate this length. Now we have this triangle. Now is this triangle A, B and D. We have to find the length BD. Now in this triangle, this side is 8, this side is 11 and one angle is given. This angle is given and opposite side is not given, or the third side is not given. So in that case we use the cosine formula, and the cosine formula is the square of unknown side BD square. It will be equal to AB square plus AD square minus 2AB AD AB AD cos A. Now BD square is, we have to find, AB is 8 square, AD is 11 square, this is 2AB AD minus 2, AB is 8, AD is 11 and cos 25 degree. So that will be equal to, this is 64, 11 square is 121 minus this value is 159.51. So BD square is equal to, this will be 25.51 25.4898. So BD will be root 25.4898. So BD will be, that is up to 3 significant figure, it will be 5.05. We are not going to use the other numbers. So this is the answer, that is BD. We have to find AC. Now AC is a extended chord, or you can call it a secant. There is a intersecting chord theorem. It says that if the chords are intersecting inside a circle, so these are 4 line segments, so area made by this line segments, the area made by this line segment is equal to area by this line segment. For example, if this is A and this is B, so A multiply B will be equal to C multiply D. If the point of intersection is outside, if this is one chord and this is another chord, or you can say is a secant intersecting externally, not inside, then the outer point and the point touching the circle, this distance, and another one is touching here. These are 2 lines. One is this one, and another is this one, this big line. So let's say it is y. So x multiply y is equal to, if this is A and this is B, so it will be A multiply B. And if it is a tangent, say this is A, this is x, and this complete is y. The distance you have to take from the outer point to the circumference of a circle, then outer point to the circumference of a circle. So in that case, A multiply A will be xy. So you have to remember whether the figure is this or this or this one. Now let's come to the question. These are the B and C on the circle. So this is a chord. This chord is extended up to A, and this is extended up to A. So these are the chords intersecting externally. Now what we see that this is of this type. So now we start from the point outside the circle and take this distance. Let this distance is AB. Multiply not BC. You have to start from the outer point. AB multiply AC. In the same way, AE not multiply ED, AE multiply AD. You can see that this outer point is here. It's a common. AB multiply AC is equal to AE multiply AD. Now AB is 8 and AC, we don't know. Let's say this BC is X. So AC will be 8 plus X. We have to find AC, so we can even write this as AC only because we have to find AC. But you can write 8 plus X also is equal to AE is 6 multiply AD, 6 plus 5, that is 11. So AC will be 66 divide by 8. 3 significant figure, that is 8.25. In this question we have not calculated the value of x because the length he was asking is the AC, this complete length. So that is 8.25. So this length is 0.25 only because this outer length is 8. So the answer is 8.25, that is AC. Question number 16. Y is equal to 2x cube minus 9x square plus 31. We find dy over dx. We have to differentiate it. 2 is a constant. Now d over dx of x cube minus 9 is a constant. D over dx of x square plus 31 is a constant. So its d over dx will be 0. So this is 2. When we differentiate, we multiply by this power. This power will come here. And we will subtract 1 from here. Same, we will subtract 1 from here after multiplying it. So this will become 3 x to the power 3 minus 1. X to the power 3 minus 1 minus 9. This 2 will come here and it will become x to the power 2 minus 1, and the differential of a constant is 0. So this will become 6 x square minus 9 times 2 is 18. So dy over dx is 6 x square minus 18x. That is the value of dy over dx. The diagram shows a sketch of the curve with equation y is equal to 2x cube minus 9x square plus 31. Work out the gradient of the line OM. Shows clearly the algebraic working. Now this point, this is the minimum point, and we know that we can see at point M it is parallel to x-axis. So at this point the slope dy over dx is 0. So we put this value 6x square minus 8x is equal to 0. 6x common, x minus 3 is equal to 0. So it gives us x is equal to 0 and x is equal to 3. Clearly x is not 0, so our value at this point is x is equal to 3. If we put the value in this equation, our equation is y is equal to 2x cube minus 9x square plus 31. M is on this circle, on this curve, and the x value is given as 3. So if I put the value 3 here, I will get the value of y. So y will be 2 3 cube minus 9 2 square plus 31. So if I solve it, I will get 4. So x is 3 and y is equal to 4. we have to find the gradient of line OM. The gradient of this line. So we know clearly this is 3 and this is 4. So the M will be 4 over 3. So that is the gradient of the line OM. This passing through the origin, so you need not to write the 4 minus 0 over 3 minus 0. You can straight away write 4 over 3. PQRS is a quadrilateral. PQ is 6A. QR is 4B. And RS is 2C. X is the point on RS. Such that Rx is 3/4 of RS. Use the point on PS such that this is 3/4 of PS. Find PS in terms of A, B and C. We have to find PS. So PS is equal to PQ plus QR, PQ plus QR plus RS, and that is PQ is 6A, QR is 4B, and RS is 2C. So this is the value of PS in terms of A, B and C. This is the part A. Now the part B is the same part A. This is the first part of the part A. First part of part A, and second part of part A is VW. We have to find VW in terms of A and B. VW. This is a VW. So this VW is VQ plus QW. V is the midpoint of PQ. So this is PQ over 2, and this one is QW is QR over 2. So VW will be, PQ is 6A, so it will be 3A plus QR is 4B, so that is 2B. So that is the answer of second part of question number A.